Hello, welcome to Miss Strawberry Makes. This is a crafty podcast about knitting, crocheting, sewing, and any other crafty shenanigans that I get up to. I'm Michelle, and you can find me on Instagram as Miss Strawberry Short Girl. I can't remember what episode this is, but it's in the 30s. So, I want to show you my new mug. New Emma Bridgewater. I actually got it from Liberty, London. They sell some Emma Bridgewater. And I think they must have free shipping on any order because no matter what I purchase, I get free shipping. And I don't know if I just always meet the threshold or what, but pro tip, Liberty, London has Emma Bridgewater. And they generally, well, they've always had free shipping every time I've ordered. So my setup's a little different. I am actually on my morning break from work, so I am gonna do this a little differently. I have 15 minutes here to do a little bit, so I, will do as much as I can, and then I'll do some more on my lunch break. So yeah, just wanted to sneak in here and get another one of these out there because I've been making some things. So thanks to everyone who watched my birthday vlog and commented and liked it. It's just so fun to get your feedback on that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. After I made it, I was like, this is probably really boring and people probably feel sorry for me that that's what I think is fun for a birthday, but don't feel sorry for me because I enjoyed it. So no, I think there are some kindred spirits out there who find that just as enjoyable as I do, a nice relaxing day and some thrifting and stuff like that. So, well, let me just jump in and show you what I've been making. I will start with, so my progress on my, Painted Roses blanket by Sandra Cherry Heart. I'm 3/4 of the way done. I've got those squares done. So all of these ones are finished. And I am working on my second half of these ones. Look how pretty that is. I don't know if I showed you that square last time. I don't think I had it done yet. But so I replaced the red that I had done with the color it's supposed to be. I was able to get more of that color. So I adore this. I don't know, I might almost like it better than this square. I don't know, that's pretty great too. I love them together. So this green is the only thing that's different from Sandra's original recipe. This is kind of a recipe. Pattern is what I meant to say. So this was supposed to be more of like a yellowy green. I forget the name of it. But I wasn't able to get that at first, so I did New Jade instead, and I really, really like how that looks together. So pastel-y and pretty, but aren't these just gonna be so pretty together? Yes. So I have been working on that off and on, but also working on some knitting projects. So one in particular, that's not what I'm looking for. Those are my partial, oh, I should show you this bag. It's so cute. I don't think I showed you this the last time. This is by Candy Patch Designs, or Candy Patch. Oh, I don't think I have the label in here. Anyway, Candy Patch is the maker. She is on Etsy, and I highly recommend her wares. I don't know if that's gonna focus. It'd be too close. But anyway, love this little bag. So cute. So that's what I have my squares I'm making in. Okay, and then so if you watched my birthday vlog, you'll know I cast on another Zweig. So, and if you don't know, this is the Zweig by Caitlin Hunter of Boyland Knits. So her color palette is quite different from mine. So the things I make of hers always look quite different than the original. But so I am using the Wandering Flock Holograph Dreams. Take a look. Yeah, Holograph Dreams. This is 100% superwash merino, and it is fingering. It's a singles, so which is not something I normally use. But Wandering Flock. I adore the Wandering Flocks yarn. I just placed another order in her last shop update, and it's like pastel fall colors almost, like, well, at least my version of fall. So I can't wait to get them. So anyway, I am doing this color with this, which is called Dandelion Tea. It's naturally dyed yarn by the Angora Moose, who is also on Etsy. She does all natural dyes, and isn't that just the prettiest color? So this one, Kayla is the name of the gal who does that. She hand paints her labels. And then we both love Beatrix Potter, so we have that in common. So this one is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. So it's a little different makeup than the main, but it's working fine together. And this is naturally dyed using peony petals, believe it or not. So peony petals achieve this beautiful, slightly earthy, but pastel yellow. It's pretty bright, really. But look how nicely they look together, because there is some yellow in this. This is a slightly more earthy color than this, but I feel like they still work well together. So let me show you how far I've gotten. I don't want to get too late. I don't want to be late back to work. That would be bad. So here's what I've gotten done so far. I've got all of the lace section done. I've divided for the sleeves, and I am working down the body. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may have heard of my little mishap I had. So I got the whole lace section done. So there's color work here, lace, and then a little bit of color work. I had the lace done, I had this color work done, and I was going to divide for the sleeves. And I didn't have the right amount of stitches. And I was like, what did I do? And here I had completely missed an entire increase round back here before this color work. And this color work, I love how it looks, but I don't enjoy knitting it for some reason. I don't know why. So I just kind of like, you know, get through that so that I can carry on. So I had to rip it all the way back to here. And ripping back is so nerve-wracking, isn't it? I'm like afraid that it's just gonna like explode and I'll never get it back on the needles, especially with this lacy bit. I'd hate to like rip back into the lacy bit, and then it's like so hard to get it back on track. But I did indeed get it back on track, praise the Lord. And we're back in action. So I've decided not to do the X pattern on the bottom. If you've knit the Zweig, you'll know what I mean. But here in her illustration, you can see it better. There's like a little X detail on there that you just do with kind of like cables. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to knit it plain stockinette stitch. So because I have one Zweig and I've done the X pattern on it, and it's nice, but to me, like, I think I'd be just as happy with it plain stockinette. So I am just gonna knit on that. Look how beautiful that yarn is. Isn't it great? Sorry, my stomach's hungry. It's not really showing up quite. It's showing up more pastel than it actually is. Back here, that might be more correct. Boy, I love it. Okay. All right, well, I might call it quits for now so I can get a drink, make another cup of coffee before I start back to work. So it'll seem like no time at all to you, but I will be back in about an hour and a half-ish, a little less than an hour and a half. I will be back and show you what else I've been working on. Okay, I'm back. What did we leave off talking about? I think the Zweig. So yeah, I guess I don't have any finished objects today, just works in progress. So the other knit that I have just cast on is a baby sweater. It doesn't look like much right now. This is all there is so far. Part of the back, and I am using Debbie Bliss Rialto 4-ply actually. It doesn't say the color name, just a number. It's 22054. The pattern I made before, but it's supposed to actually be made with Debbie Bliss Baby Cash Merino. But I have this Rialto 4-ply and that color is what I want to use. So I am just gonna try it. So I am making from the Debbie Bliss Design It Knit It Babies book, I am making the A-line cardigan for a co-worker's baby who is not here yet. But there's a shower this weekend, so I need to hurry up and get it done. I don't feel like these pictures really do this little cardigan justice. I'll try to cover this up. If you look at that picture, you can kind of see it better. But I made this one for another friend's baby in pink using the Debbie Bliss Baby Cash Merino. But with this one, I did want to try the Rialto 4-ply. So Debbie Bliss patterns tend to run big. So, you know, I want this to be smaller so it'll fit this winter. So I'm making the second size, which is three to 6 months. However, in this yarn, it will knit up smaller. So I'm guessing it should end up being about 0 to 3 months, which is what I want. So I didn't check gauge or anything like that. I'm just kind of winging it. So I'm doing the number of stitches and following the decreases for the second size, but I'm going to do the length as the first size, which is 0 to 3. So it's a bit of an experiment, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I just want to knit it now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep showing you things because I have limited time. So next work in progress is sewing, and this is kind of a shop update news thing. So I've decided to reopen my Miss Strawberry Makes Etsy shop for handmade things. So I have Miss Strawberry Shop for my vintage finds that I'm selling, and my old Miss Strawberry Makes Etsy shop for handmade items. So I am making some project bags, and I have them partially done. So using this adorable fabric, it was called Woodland Tea Party, I think. It's Studio E Fabrics, I think. I don't think I have any selvages left handy, but I'm pretty sure it's Studio E Fabrics. So I'm doing the polka dots on the bottom, the patchwork print on the top, and then polka dots for the drawstring casing as well. I did not have quite enough of this for the casing for all of them. I think I have 5 that will have that, and then I've got 2 I think that won't. So I'm going to use one of the lining fabrics for the casing on the others, so they won't all be quite the same, but that's okay. So I've got a really pale minty and a really pale peachy cotton for the lining, and I'm gonna interline them with like some polar fleecy type material just to give them some stability, because I really like that. And then I found these adorable cotton cord at Hobby Lobby. So I'm thinking probably the green in this case, maybe the pink. We'll see. I also got the natural color as well. But yeah, we'll kind of play around with that and see. My plan is to launch September 1st. So it'll be kind of like a fall launch with these. So far, this is probably the only thing I'll have in there is 7. Well, no, one of them's for me, so I guess 6 bags. Oh, but there were some odd pieces of the main fabric left over, so might make some bags out of that too, different shaped, just to kind of use up that fabric. So yeah, that's my plan, is to do a little soft pre-launch. See how that goes. I put the fabric on my Instagram stories and lots of folks really liked it, so hopefully that'll be well received. So follow my Instagram for updates on that. Yeah, and then other sewing news is some looky what I got. So I got a couple new patterns with my Liberty London order of my mug. I also got a couple Liberty Fabrics patterns. So this really cute dress, love that. Want to make that, and then this really cute top. So that's really cute. Want to make that as well. So such nice patterns. Don't really have much to say about that, but yeah, excited about those. So this might actually be a shorter one. I think I've told you everything. Yeah, just been doing all the summertime things. Canned some strawberry jam. Turned out well, it's really yummy. I plan to do some apple butter for fall. My grandparents, who both passed away recently, grandma this year and grandpa the year before, they did a lot of canning, and so it always makes me think of them. So grandpa made the best apple butter, and he showed me how to make it once. So if you don't know what apple butter is, it's basically like really thick applesauce with a lot of cinnamon in it, and you put it on, you use it like you would jam, so on toast or whatever. It's really yummy. So yeah, he showed me how to make it once, and so I'm gonna try and recreate it this year and can it. So that's one plan too. I don't think I have anything else interesting to tell you. Just looking forward to fall. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm just gonna let this go here. So nice to see you all again. I hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and happy making. Bye.